Right, this is going to be fork removal, front wheel removal, and also fairing. Now the reason I'm taking the forks off, I don't know if you can see, but the seals have blown again. See all that black muck on there. And also the fairing's got to come off for two reasons. One, to gain access to the pinch bolts, which are just up there, but also got this lovely long crack here. So the first thing you have to do is lift the bike up and support it under the engine casing with a block of wood under there, so it ain't going to move, because the last thing you want is your bike falling over when you've only got one wheel on it. So we'll do a front wheel removal, jack it up there, front wheel removal, fairing off first, and then forks. I'll bring you back in a minute. Okay, so that's secure, supported under there. The back wheel is just touching the floor. So your forks can move, front wheel's off the floor. Push it too far in, it knocks it off balance, and then you'll end up with it possibly falling over. But as you can see, the wobble on that fairing. One reason why we're removing it. Now then, to get to it, you undo these 3 bolts on both sides. There's 2 under there, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the same, take these panels off on this side. 2 bolts under there. And then basically you just, not that you can see it, unclip that plug there. It might be easier to take the tank off, but we'll see a little bit later on whether we need to take the tank off or not. Right then, so get your 10mm socket, put it on here. Get your 10mm spanner, socket spanner, whatever you want to use. Start by taking these panels off. So you can get access to the 2 that are under there. Okay. Right. I'll set the camera back when I've done some other. Right. Now you've got the side panels off, you can get to that bolt that's under there, that one that's under there, and the same on the other side. I'm not sure if I have to take the tank off to get to the wiring, but we'll see. We'll loosen some of these off now. Stick you back on here. Right. That camera's going to stop there. I shall leave it there. We'll start with that one. Just loosen them first, so you know what you're working with. Oops. Not too bothered about getting it scratched, to be honest, because I've got another one to go on here. Slightly different colour, but I can take the front ones out, I suppose. A good idea is always put the nut back on and put the bolt back in where you got it from when you took the part off. I'll put it on the floor for now and never see it again. So this is front wheel, front forks and front fairing removal on a GL650 or 500. It's the same on the 500. Might even be the same on the GL1100. Apart from the wheel will be slightly different. Now from memory it's a big old hefty fairing once you take it off. It's now only held on by the rear two, the main, oh it's not, it's this one as well, isn't it? Might turn into a seat and tank removal video as well. We'll see if I can get away without it. That's the front four undone. I should see a bit of movement there. No, no. Probably are going to have to take the seat and tank off just to give us access to the wiring loom, which is down there. So where can I pop this camera? This camera on there. Nope. Right, anyway, I'll tell you what we can do. We can stand the camera up there. Well, right. I've removed the front bolts, loosened these right to the end of the threads, and to get that plug out I'm going to have to remove the tank, which is quite simple. Pull the side panel off, just comes off, like that. Remove the seat, got one bolt there, one on the other side, and then there's just a big pinch bolt under there. Make sure the fuel's turned off, pull the fuel line off, and the tank just lifts off, as will be shown in a minute. So one thing I didn't tell you, once you've pulled that off, pull your vacuum pipe off, and now you've got access to your wiring. Your wiring loom should just unclip. It's been years since I took this off. It's got two pinch bolts there, pinch the sides in. Not easy doing it one-handed, but there you go, there's your main wiring loom. So you just need to, I suppose you could trace that back to wherever it goes. I think that's the aerial lead. Pull that out of there, and then you've got spade connector and another one. Undo all the wiring. I can't do this with holding the camera at the same time. Camera will have to just sit there. Stay there. Pull that off. We just need to find the end of this, which goes down here, which goes to the aerial. So that's it there. Well, take that cover off. Right, now you've got the fairing off, which is there, which is a big heavy bugger. You've undone them two, four. Take the wheel off, you need to undo that one and, hang on, that one and that one, which are two different sizes for some unknown reason. Hang on. No, you need to undo them